What is happening to me?
Did you miss me, Spidey?
I'm losing my mind.
I am totally out of control. I gotta fix whatever this is right now.
Hi guys, it's Mango and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be covering Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is one of the most highly anticipated movies of the year, and I couldn't wait to watch it. And I'm very lucky that I did yesterday, and I can't wait to talk about it. So let's get started. So just so everyone knows, this is a spoilers movie review. If you want a spoiler-free one, check out the video in my description. So for everyone that wants spoilers, continue watching. So I was really looking forward to this movie because I was watching Tom Holland and Zendaya boast about it, saying how amazing it is, how everyone will need tissues and that we're going to cry and it's going to be very shocking. And a lot of theories started coming out about Peter Parker dying or Zendaya being Venom. There was a lot of crazy theories about the movie, and it did hype me up as well. Starting off with Sadie Sink, who plays the villain. She plays Jean Grey, and that was a huge secret about who the villain's going to be, and she steals the show. No one knows who the villain is until quite in the middle of the movie, I think maybe 40 minutes in, and the movie's around 2 hours long. We start the movie off with Spider-Man being very depressed because no one remembers who he is, and neither does his love MJ or his friend Ned. We do see Peter Parker finding Ned in a liquor store buying alcohol, and he follows Ned where he and Zendaya are having a house party. Peter Parker was very excited to see Ned and MJ. His smile sort of went away when he saw MJ kissing another guy. Now, after he saw that, he fell into depression, which led to his spider senses enhancing significantly and sort of developing even a mean Spider-Man streak / Venom, where it took over him and he wasn't himself. He would nearly kill the policeman, he got very violent, and there wasn't any self-control. Now, while trying to battle all these things, he goes to the Hulk to find out information of how he can control mechanically his senses. Now, I really enjoyed the Hulk. Hulk is one of my favorite Marvel characters, but I was a bit let down because he'd had very little on-screen time. He did have an action sequence in it, which was very exciting, but I did think that he would have a bigger role in the movie since he was also appeared in the trailer quite a lot. In the midst of him trying to battle depression and having uncontrolled Spider-Man senses, he has to battle with Sadie Sink's character, which is Jean, who at first Spider-Man doesn't understand why she's doing what she's doing, but throughout the movie, he finds out that the intelligence department murdered her sister, and that is why she wanted to find out where she was. The intelligence agency was trying to figure out how they were using their brains to control everything. Spider-Man tries to protect MJ because Sadie's character tries to kill her. And while he's out battling, Zendaya finds the letter that Peter Parker wrote to her explaining about who he was in her life and how she forgot about him. And she did not take it that great. She thought that Peter Parker should have told her everything from before, and she basically told him that she doesn't love him because she doesn't even remember who he is. Now, that for me broke my heart. That was the most emotional part for me, even though there are a lot of emotional parts in the movie, I'm not going to lie. But that for me was the strongest one because there was no remorse. There wasn't even a moment in the movie where MJ changes her mind or tries to give it a chance. She was quite adamant with, I don't love you. But she did invite him over to their house so that he can meet Ned, and they all relaxed together. And she did help him with him developing the gadget that would help him control his senses. Towards the end, Spider-Man tries to make Jean understand that hurting people because they murdered her sister isn't the right way, which is something that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man taught him in the previous Spider-Man movie. And in the midst of that, she gives into Spider-Man after he showed her a vision of his aunt, saying how difficult it is to be the way they are, but they should always appreciate the people that they love, which was a very beautiful scene. But during that scene, John Bernthal's character, which is Frank Castle, in an effort to try and save Spider-Man, he tries to shoot Jean from a distance, and Spider-Man jumps in front of her and takes a bullet. And for the next 5 minutes of the movie, they give us the impression that Spider-Man's going to die. But thankfully, he doesn't. And he wakes up in hospital with Frank Castle in the movie, waiting for him to wake up. And Spider-Man leaves the hospital after realizing how much the people love him. And at the end of the movie, he finds his best friend, Ned, at a coffee shop, who still doesn't remember who Peter Parker is. And he goes to say hi because he remembered him from the house party. And they start doing their handshake, which Ned started remembering every step mechanically. And in that moment, at the end of the movie, it does give the impression that Ned remembered him just from the handshake, which would be great. I mean, for me, I was rooting for Zendaya to kiss Spider-Man again, and that was going to give her the flashback and remember everything. But that didn't happen. But towards the end, at the end of the movie, the last scene is basically Ned sort of like being surprised that he remembers who Peter Parker is. Now, I can't confirm or deny that, but that's what I believe. And that's what I've seen other people as well comment on who saw the movie. So overall for me, I did enjoy the movie, but I did not have the emotions that Zendaya and Tom Holland were saying that people are going to have. I mean, I saw some influencers online, hold their mouth, being shocked at the end and all that, but I wasn't. I think the ending was very good, but it was predictable, and the action sequences stole the show for me. They were the best thing, but overall, I don't think it's the best Spider-Man movie ever made. I believe the previous Spider-Man movie was much better. I thought Zendaya was going to have a bigger role in this movie, but I would have preferred if things were a bit different, like Tom Holland going to hospital, having surgery to remove a bullet, but apparently they didn't take off his head mask, so no one knew that Peter Parker's Spider-Man still. If you do love Marvel movies, you guys should definitely go and watch this. I give this movie a 4 out of 5 stars. Comment below if you're excited to watch the movie. Have you watched it? Thank you so much for watching. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.